thank you for tuning into my channel and watching. I'm so thankful for you watching, and please subscribe, please like and share, comment, and thank you very much. Today I'd like to talk about a few things. I was on X today and I saw Brigham Young was supposedly trending, and so I was looking at some people's stuff about Brigham Young, and they're talking about what a piece of garbage he is and how he is going to hell, or he's in hell right now, and all this kind of stuff, and blah 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 blah. So I'll go ahead and talk about Brigham Young for a moment. I actually have my great-great-grandfather was, well, actually, I have many relatives that came across the plains from Nauvoo, and they all have great things to say, at least in the records that I have of Brigham Young. And if you think about Brigham Young, think about how hard it was to try to gather everybody up and get them the heck out of there, and have to organize this trek across the plains to the Utah Territory. Think about how difficult that would have been. And then for him to get there, when he arrived, he's sick as a dog. He can't even get up. You know, he's laying in a one of the, what do we call them, carts, whatever. And he was so sick with I think it was Rocky Mountain fever, or whatever we call it. And he still was able to get up and say, "Okay, this is the place right here." And then think about what he had to deal with when he was trying to make Utah, because the feds, of course, sent troops over here to watch the Mormons, to see what they were doing and to see what was up and to watch. And here they are building the Salt Lake Temple, and there were times they had to cover it up because they were scared about the feds doing something to them. Even though we supposedly have religious freedom in this country, apparently we don't, or we didn't at the time, really have religious freedom, because as soon as Joseph Smith said that he saw God in Jesus Christ, a lot of people really started to hate on him. And he was only 14. And then, when he came at the Book of Mormon and said he saw the angel Moroni, and that he gave him the golden plates, all of a sudden you got all those people freaking out about that. And so there's been opposition since the very get-go of the organization of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which I believe is the kingdom of God on earth at this time. And this will be his kingdom when Jesus returns. This is what he's going to do. He's going to come to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and he's going to show up at the temple, one of our temples, I imagine, and then he's going to show himself to the rest of the world, I think. I'm not sure how that's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to work. But I hope that it's soon. I hope it's very soon. I would love for Jesus to come back. But we can only pray for that and hope. But I am very thankful for the organization of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and how it is organized. I know people hate organized religion, but in this case, without organization, things would be very chaotic in our church. You'd have people having their opinions become, doctrine and so forth, and that's just not how it's supposed to be. And so I'm thankful that Joseph Smith was able to do what he did and organize the church the way he did. It is awesome. And Brigham Young was able to bring those saints across the plains bring them to Utah, and basically set up a territory here and prepare it to become a state. And that must have been really hard as well. And I'm not saying that people say all this stuff about Brigham Young and all these things that he did and said, and whatever. I believe that he was a prophet as well. So, and I believe Russell M. Nelson is the prophet right now. He is the voice piece for Jesus Christ. He is his spokesperson here on earth right now. And we're going to be able to hear him and the apostles coming up here on Saturday and Sunday this week. It's going to be great. We have the General Conference. And if you're not a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I would recommend that you tune in Saturday and Sunday. They have Saturday, usually they have 3 of them, 3 little conferences that they speak, 10 to 12. That's Mountain Standard Time. And then 2 to 4, and then 4 to 6. That's Saturday. And then Sunday, they do 10 to noon, and then 2 to 4. And it's exciting. It's exciting to hear the prophet and hear the apostles and hear their talks and receive more instruction from them, from their inspiration from the Lord. And I always pray about it. I always pray before and then pray after. And when I study their talks, I pray for inspiration to know what I'm supposed to take away from them. And I hope that everybody else will do the same. I know that it's true. I believe the Book of Mormon is true. I've had very strong spiritual experiences that have made me believe that, yes, the Book of Mormon is true, and that Joseph Smith did see God and Jesus Christ, and that this is Jesus Christ's church on the earth right now, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It is a beautiful thing. It is beautiful the way that it is, the way it's organized, the way that the missionaries that are out there, the way the missions are organized. And it has to be that way, or else there'd be chaos. I imagine that's why the original church that he set up when he was here on the earth, it fell away. They fell away after the apostles died, and the priesthood was basically taken away. And John the Baptist came back, appeared to Joseph Smith, Oliver Cowdery, and restored the Aaronic priesthood. And later on, Peter, James, and John appeared to them and restored the Melchizedek priesthood and gave them the keys. And we have it now on the earth, and it is beautiful. And I love it, and I'm thankful for it. Please, if you have questions, if there's people that are watching this that aren't members of the church and you're interested, you go to churchofjesuschrist.org, thechurchofjesuschrist.org, or go to the App Store and find the Book of Mormon. There's a Book of Mormon app. I would recommend you read it. It is a book that will change your life for the better.